Hi, I'm Jeanine Sande with lightenyourway.com, and today we are going to do some group healing. I woke up this morning and I thought, I need my brain balanced, and so I'm figuring you do too. So that's what we're going to do today. Please let me know you're here, those of you who are checking in and joining in. Obviously, this video will be available afterwards and you'll still get the benefits of the healing. I do want to mention a couple of teleclasses I have coming up next week. One is a group healing that will happen every Monday at noon California time. And it's going to be a teleclass. It's going to be on the phone, but you can download the recording and get the benefits. The second one will be Thursdays, starting not this Thursday, but a week from Thursday, at 6:30 p.m. California time. And that is called Awaken Your Intuition and Connect with Your Spiritual Guidance. That's a 3-week class, and it's wonderful. And all of my classes are very experiential because I'm really interested in you being empowered. It's not about me beating my chest. It's about you learning and connecting on your own and getting your own guidance and intuition. So I don't know if we have anybody with us yet, but I'm going to jump in and get started. And I always like to start with grounding. And grounding to me, I'm talking a little bit to see who we're going to get to join us today. Grounding to me means being present in our bodies, And when we're present, that's when we're the most alive, the most aware, the most intuitive. And so what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of guidance to help you start by moving into your body. Most of us are kind of running around in our brains and thinking and planning and what do we need to do next and that kind of thing. So we are going to start by just taking a breath. Just taking a breath. And as you breathe, move your awareness and your energy into your chest area where our heart and lungs are. And just feel your heart and lungs and feel this amazing body of yours breathing and blood pumping in our hearts. Just let's bless our bodies and thank them for working as well as they do. And now let's just imagine we can take an elevator down into our bodies and move your awareness down into your belly area. And keep breathing. Move your awareness down into your upper legs. Now it doesn't matter if you're laying down or sitting or standing. We can ground from an airplane. I always do when I'm flying somewhere. We can ground from any place, from the 50th floor of a building. We can ground. Think about the earth is pulling on us. Gravity is the earth holding us onto this planet. So the earth is sort of sucking on us and we can suck back by grounding and receiving the energy of this amazing planet we live on. So we're grounding, we're moving our awareness and our energy down into our bellies, down into our legs. Notice your knees, notice your lower legs, your ankles, your feet. You might even want to wiggle your toes or stretch your arches of your feet. And then with your intention and attention, move your energy feet. Let your energy feet sink down through the floor. Down through the floor, there you go. I'm really feeling us ground and down into the earth below wherever you are. And we want to plant our feet a couple of feet deep in the earth. And we want them to grow roots. So our feet become like a planted tree, except we're not stuck in one place like trees are. We have bungee roots. So we want to ground our feet, plant them in the earth, let them grow roots, and let's just aim for letting your roots and your feet sink down into the infinite light and love inside of our beautiful planet. So we're sinking way down deep into a very bright light. Good. There. We're just touching that. And now as you breathe in, imagine that your roots are like straws and you're bringing the energy from the earth up into your body. Our bodies are made of elements of the earth. They need the elements of the earth. They need the energy of the earth. You know, we're sodium and magnesium and calcium, and we're water mostly. That's all earth. So we want to bring the energy of the earth into our bodies to help us be more alive. And so we're breathing in the energy from the earth, bringing it into our roots, bringing it up into our feet. And as it comes into our feet, it's going to start sort of gently meandering up our legs. Good. I'm sensing that happening right now with me and with you. So we're bringing that energy up, 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 up to fill. I'm seeing it come up to your knees. Now the energy from the earth is, it's sort of viscous. It's like warm molten lava. It's not going to just zip up. It's going to flow gently, meander. So we're feeling the energy from the earth meander up our legs, fill our feet, fill our ankles, fill our knees, fill our muscles and our bones. And now it's moving up your thighs and filling your whole hip area and your belly and the low back. There we go. Really filling you up, filling you up. Great. Moving up and filling your whole torso area, your back, your front, all of your digestive organs, your heart and lungs. We're asking that energy, and we're feeling that energy, and we're breathing that energy up to fill all of you. Come up to your shoulders and then go down your arms and out your hands. Great. Great. So we're just getting grounded. Now the energy is coming up and filling your face and your head and your brain. It's really important that your crown chakra is open. So imagine you're spouting like a whale or a dolphin. Or I used to have like a vegetable steamer in my classes. Imagine that vegetable steamer opening up. That's what we're doing with our crown. We're opening it and we're letting the energy move through us. It's also coming out of our hands. We can heal with this energy, and this is a huge part of the way that I heal, is channel earth energy through us and use it for healing. Great. So once again, I'm seeing your energy plugged into the earth, your feet plugged into the earth, your breathing. We also want to get centered. And centered means equal energy front and back. Most of us are chasing our auras down the street. You know, we're like, okay, what do I need to do next? And who do I need to call? And we're answering a text and we're doing whatever we're doing. We're not here. We're not here. So let's get centered. Just take a breath in. Good. And as you exhale, just intend and feel yourself getting in the middle of your energy field. Get in the middle of your energy field. Good. So probably what you're going to notice is more energy at your back, because most of us are ahead of ourselves. More energy at your back. And it's interesting how many people have back problems, back pain. A lot of us have a lot of stress and different things going on in our backs. And they don't have enough energy back here. We need to stay centered to do that. Great. So now I'm seeing you much more centered, grounded, full here. Let's be aware of our tops of our heads again. We're going to open our crowns. Open our crowns. Good. And imagine that we're hooking up to source, whatever that is. We all have source. You're hooking up to source. So we're connected down into the earth and we're connected up to source. And the visual I really like at this point is to imagine, hi Ragna, to imagine that for those of us old enough, it's kind of Star Trek, Beam Me Up, Scotty. So we're in a big column. We're in a big column of light connected to source. It's not just a little spindly light that goes up. We're in a column. It's enveloping us. It's connected to source, and it's connected down to the earth. And we are surrounded, and it's in every cell of our body. Great. Okay, now you're looking connected up, connected down. Fantastic. Now what I'm going to do is balance your brain. And I'm basically touching on each side of your brain above your ears. And it's kind of like mental floss. So we're kind of mental flossing your brain. And what happens, we're balancing the left and right hemispheres. And I'm doing it in sort of an infinity sign, a figure 8 sign. We're balancing the left and right hemispheres. And usually one side goes through easily and quickly, and the other side's kind of digging through congestion. Let's say congestion. So we're balancing your brain, and there. And the brain and the nervous system really like gold energy. They like metallic gold. And so I'm doing this in gold. Now, those of you that do healing work, maybe you know Reiki, maybe you do some other kind of healing work, you can balance your own brain by placing your hands on the front and back of your head, like sandwich your head. And if you just hang out here until your two hands feel the same tingling, the same heat, then your brain is balanced. So I'm big on helping people help themselves. So that's just a trick that you can use. There. Something's shifting, and I'm starting to get a sense of more energy coming through in one direction. So your brains are starting to balance. What we want is the left and right sides balanced. Left side, left brain. We've all heard of left brain. That's the accountant, the time watching, the money watching, the literal linear side. The right side's the intuitive side, the feminine side, the big picture side. And we want both. We want both balanced and working together as partners, ideally, to keep us healthy, keep us clear, so that we have guidance and we have logic. There. Okay, your brains are starting to balance. That's awesome. That's awesome. Great. And I'm doing this in gold, and then what I'm doing is kind of weaving my way down your body. So we're getting the energy moving through your brain, and then it's like I'm weaving it down, until we hit your feet. And this creates a golden web inside of you that helps you be grounded and whole and present and actually safer. So I'm continuing to go back and forth. There's still a little bit of blockage on my right side. There. And I just want it to flush through. Great. And now I'm weaving it down. Wonderful. Beautiful. Your bodies are cooperating, responding well to the energy, it feels like. Now I'm weaving down. I'm kind of weaving down to about your waist. Now if I'm working on somebody, I'm not rocking back and forth like this. I'm just holding my hands still. We don't need to rock back and forth to balance a brain. But that's just what I'm doing right now. When I'm doing distant work, I often will gesture and work on things and move around. So there. Oh, now I'm seeing the weaving coming down to kind of upper thighs, but also what I'm seeing is some light coming into your brains. It's like the lights are turning on. You know, I woke up kind of dull this morning. We have gray weather here in the Santa Cruz area in California. Not my fave. It's kind of cold and gray. And one of the things I love about healing, lots of things I love, but one of the things is that every time we receive, we give. Every time we give, we receive. So my brain's getting balanced as I'm helping your brains get balanced. And I'm feeling better already. Okay, now the weaving is down to your knees, down to your lower legs, down to your feet, and down into the earth. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just going to do a little more brain balancing here. And it's looking, there's really good flow going both directions, back and forth out of your brains. Great. Now, the model I work with says that the third eye, is an intake chakra. The heart's an intake chakra, the belly's an intake chakra, primarily. All chakras go both directions. The crown is very much about releasing. It's about letting go of energies that we don't need. We never want to put on our hard hats and try to hold on to energy, or we'll get headaches and not feel good. We always want flow. We want flow like a good healthy river, or a nice open hose with no kinks and the faucet on and the nozzle open. So we always want flow there. And so what we're going to do now is help your third eye to open up a little bit. And basically what I'm doing is I'm sending energy into your third eye, into the middle of your brain, and then up and out the top. So it's going to make a right-hand turn and go up, or a 90-degree turn and go up. So I'm putting my fingers on your foreheads, on your third eye, there, and just moving in. It's an intake chakra. It's interesting how many people I work with who, it's kind of like they've got periscopes sticking out of their third eyes, and they're trying to look around and see what's going on and look in the crystal ball. Well, I wish. But the third eye is, very much about insight. Know thyself. Know thyself was what was over the entrance to Delphi in ancient Greece. It's about when we tune into ourselves and we feel our feelings and we listen to our bodies and we get present in these beautiful bodies of ours, that's when we get the information. That's when we know ourselves. That's when we, get the insights. We know ourselves, we know God, we know all. So I'm just moving into your third eye, and they're opening up. Good. Sometimes it gets congestion right where, the third eye meets the central vertical core, the crown chakra. So, hi, Darylyn, how fun. So I'm moving in your third eye. There we go. And it's getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And we're moving up and out the top of your head, up and out your crown chakra. And again, you can visualize this if it helps. You can imagine you're spouting like a whale or a dolphin. We want to keep this open and clear. We want to keep our feet grounded in the earth and our heads open. And in that Beam Me Up Scotty column that connects us up to source. Great. Ooh. Now I'm seeing expansive third eyes, lots of light. Sometimes it kind of looks like, when I'm working with someone's third eye, it looks like it's infinite, or it looks like Superman's crystal cave. Hi, Victoria. It's just, third eyes are so expansive and beautiful, but we want to go into them. We don't want to stick our periscopes out there. So they're sparkling. I'm seeing lots of sparkling energy, lots of expansion. We don't want to squint and stress and try to get the information. We want to let go and open. When we work with the world of energy, it's all about paradox. It's never literal. It's always about paradox. So we're going in the third eye. Beautiful. Now I'm just seeing like a fountain coming out of your crowns. In the third eye, up and out the crown. Really beautifully with some golden light connected up to your source. Great. Beautiful. Now I'm going to just do a little more brain balancing, make sure we're nice and grounded. As I'm doing some final brain balancing, let's just call in your guides and angels and healers and helpers. Call in your protective guides, call in all the loving, wonderful guides that are around you, and we all have lots of them. I call them a gaggle of guides. I don't know if, they have a good sense of humor. They're kind of laughing. So call in your gaggle of guides and just ask for guidance and protection and love, especially love and peace. There. So going up and out the top, balancing your brain. Oh, you look beautiful. Really good. Now let's just move your awareness back down into your body, down into your legs, down into your feet, down into the earth, and plug your feet in. And just feel that beautiful flow between feet in the earth, and connection to source, and the beautiful balance in your body of your brain just being balanced. Great. So once again, I'm Jeanine Sande. My website is lightenyourway.com. I have a couple of teleclasses coming up next week. One is a Monday noon California time group healing, and the other one is opening to intuition and awaken your intuition and connect with your spiritual guidance. It's a long title. I had to check it out, remind myself what it is. And that's Thursday. My Lighten Your Way Facebook page has the events listed, and so does my lightenyourway.com website if you click under classes. So everybody's looking beautiful and bright and clear and lined up. And thank you so much for joining me, and have a beautiful rest of your Monday. Take care.